Hi all, Silver's here. Welcome all to my review. Mogami River. Read 2001 Skybite review, now.
Who's the baddest shark around? Who's the smartest shark in town? Skybite, that's me. We'll drive Scourge into the ground and never let old Megatron down. Skybite, that's me!
Skybite is a character from Transformers Robot in Disguise 2001. He was something of a reverse Starscream, as the Seeker constantly wanted to overthrow his Megatron. Skybite is always tried to show his love and loyalty to his master. On Earth, Skybite really got into liking the many forms of our poetry and literature. His favorite ones became sea chanties and haikus. I decided to review this story mostly cause I love Skybite due to him being the underdog of Predacons, and his voice actor, perfect powerful person named Peter Spellos, is attending TFNation 2019. This mold was originally used as Transformers Beast Wars Transmetal Cyber Shark, but in the year 2000 it was remolded in the line of Transformers car robots as Gal Shark. Year after that, he was released as Skybite. Both releases were almost identical. Skybite was released in the Mega class of toys. In his robot mode, Skybite is a really weird design. The combinations of blues, yellows and whites make him look much better than Cybershark. It reminds me of a deep sea with corals growing on the floor. His head sculpt is great. Pink eyes, gigantic cocky white smile that just screams, "Lord Megatron will reward me for what I have done." Chest has a crystal with a Predacon symbol next to two eyes? Scars? I don't know, but now looking at those blobs of pink and remembering the color of Energon, aka their blood, Skybite just got much more metal. Legs are a little thin. They end with the parts that will become the shark jaw in old mode. As you can see, Skybite's arms are asymmetrical. One is a normal arm, other one has a gigantic tail with a gear mechanism. In the show, Skybite could detach the end of it for an attack named Encore Arm. Sadly, the toy can't do it, but it does feature the gimmick where if you can spin a gear in his elbow, which makes the claw spin. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. His butt has a gigantic shark maw hanging on it. Sadly, this mold has some cable problems. Outside of the gigantic jaw Skybite has, and a pair of gigantic wings, which have pretty details on them at least, and a pair of two smaller plates that remind me of Generations Drift sword pouches. Speaking of accessories, Skybite comes with a gun that has a gimmick of shooting spring-loaded rockets, and his two shark fins can be detached to be used as some sort of swords. As cool as the accessories look, what's the point? Skybite already has a gigantic melee weapon in the form of his arm, and as the show showed, his Predacon crystal can shoot gigantic lasers. Maybe that's the reason he never used those weapons in the show. Now, speaking of the articulation, the kibble strikes again. The wings make the head rotation and arm ball joints harder to move. At least one ball jointed elbow and the second one on gear are easier to move. The same as his double jointed knee, rotation in ankles, and a hinge. Let's compare him to Reed 2001 Megatron and Reed 2001 Beast Brothers and Magazine Bumblebee. So, Skybite's robot mode is a detail heaven, but also a cable hell. Let's see how his shark mode goes. But first, you need to get over the hell that is transforming it. All of it just contorting the legs so feet will become the lower jaw, and pulling some Tetris level maneuvers where his arms become a tail fin. So in his old mode, Skybite is a half robot, half shark thingy. And damn, he looks awesome. I love the whole body of the shark has those mechanical details, which are all painted. Wow. Every single tube, button, switch, and other technical stuff is either painted green, pink, yellow, silver, or is chromed. Look at the shark head. He looks like the shark from Jaws, got mixed with Jason X from Friday the 13th. Okay, so now let's look at the shark articulation, or you can say sharkticulation. So in the shark mode, the fins can swivel, tail can rotate, and that's it. Yeah, sadly Skybyte's shark mode is kinda bad. The show Skybyte traveled by flying, so if you don't have a flight stand, Byte just floops in his coiled half jump pose. Now let's compare him to Re 2001 Megatron and Re 2001 Beast Brothers, and of course Magazine Bumblebee. So, good things. Skybed is a detailed big love painted with awesome chrome and a simple gimmick. Bad things. The gigantic cable slabs make him harder to move and are prone to falling off, at least not as much as the Cybershark version. The chrome is easy to scrape during transformation and will for sure fall off with age. Transformation is clunky and the alt mode is an unarticulated brick. Final words? Skybite for sure is a character. Gigantic asymmetrical arms, detailed shark bits, weird origin of being a Beast Wars character where a repaint outshined the original use of the mold adds on to it. But the gigantic bits of cable are also added. At least they don't pop off like on Cybershark, except of his fin blades. They pop off a lot. I would rate this toy like 7 out of 10, 6, 8, because he's a cool character. Okay, so this is all for the review. Remember to like, subscribe, check out all my social media. Bye.